Let's just see who's arrived this morning, shall we? And we'll move. So this morning, I'm going to invite you to sort of create an intention for your practice. Like really, not, kind of the half-assed ones that we do sometimes, but really to notice that you are alive this morning. And it doesn't take much of a reflection in 2020 to feel gratitude for that. Even if you have an illness or you have mental health stuff going on, who the heck doesn't these days? The truth is that you're here and you're alive. And I'm just going to invite you to kind of feel into that. And for just one moment, you might even think about the miracle of being alive, like all the systems, the conditions that have to come together to ignite, to spark your breath. And then reflecting on 2020, just for a moment here, find something for which you truly are grateful. I'm very grateful for all of you. And see if you can let that touch your heart space and maybe it cracks open just a little bit more. And again, reflecting on 2020, find something that at the time you were anything but grateful for, something difficult, but that has taught you something or brought you something or touched your life in some way that moved beyond the initial event. And then because we're all dedicated practitioners here, you know the movement that you love the most in the morning. So start there. Start with that stretch or movement that you really enjoy. And as you do that, as you make that motion or stillness, say thank you to the muscles, the fascia, the bones, the breath involved. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. If you'd like to bring an ear to shoulder, Thank you, stretch. Coming back up to neutral and bringing your ear to your other shoulder. Thank you, counter stretch. Coming back up to neutral and dropping your chin to your sternum, and really for a moment thanking those seriously overworked neck muscles that keep your noggin upright. So important. And then when you come back up to neutral, you might bring both arms overhead and dropping one down alongside, engaging in a side stretch, opening up your side body. And as you do so, switching sides, if your eyes are open, you might just look around your room. If you're like me, you have more stuff than any one person should ever have. Feeling gratitude for the abundance that you do have. And when you're ready, coming back up to neutral and engaging in a little cat-cow. So just rounding your back and dropping your chin. And this morning, as you come upright and open your heart, feeling your spine that keeps you upright. And then moving between the two and just noticing all the little intricacies in your human form it takes to keep you alive and healthy and well as you are. And then coming back up to neutral and engaging in a twist. And this morning, I'll invite you again to start at the base of your spine, not where it's easy. And just begin to unfurl, sort of like a fern frond, and notice all these little movements of the spine. And maybe your neck follows. Maybe your eyes follow. When you're ready, switching directions. And again, starting at that base of your spine and moving slowly like an unfurling. And when you're ready, coming back up to neutral. If there's any other movement or coffee asana that needs to take place before we settle towards stillness. Maybe a massaging of your scalp. Getting the last of the wiggles out. And you're welcome here to have your eyes open or closed. Taking 3 breaths, and again, really feeling the gratitude of the ability to breathe. In 2020, we have seen so many instances of the breath being taken away. Wildfires, social unrest, the pandemic itself. This is a good day to feel total gratitude for your breath. And then drawing your attention to the crown of your head, and all along the way, we'll just thank all of these parts that make up the whole of you. Say your name to yourself. So the crown of your head, perhaps the first part of you born into this world, not for everyone, but for many of us. Thank you. And moving down to your eyes and their sockets. allowing you to see the beauty of this world. And if you have an impairment of any sort all along the way, there is an element, a sensation still there. Moving down to your sense of smell. Allowing you to experience the flowers, the scent of a beloved, the smell of fresh snow. The scent of something that someone special in your life bakes or used to bake that cracks your heart open. Your ears for what they can hear. Whether it's something annoying but familiar, or the sound of a river, or your favorite song that you just can't help but move to. Moving down to your mouth, so much pleasure and pain. The kiss of someone you love, the taste of your favorite food or wine. The greeting of tea or coffee in the morning, knowing you've made it another day. And then moving down to your throat space, front and back. This place, this ability to yell, to scream with injustice, or to coo with delight, and everything in between. Moving down to your back, strong, upright. And even when it's not, sustaining your life, allowing the spinal fluid up and down. Moving out each of your shoulders and each of your arms. The ability to hug yourself. The ability to hug others. Deep gratitude. Someday our arms won't lift. And then to your hands. Putting the tea on. Making pieces of art. Digging in the ground. Touching someone you love. Touching yourself. Offering yourself a hand. Coming back up to your heart space, broad collarbones, open-hearted, the courageous warrior that you are, especially when you don't feel like it. And then moving down to your diaphragm and lungs and all of your gutty works, working so hard to keep you squeaky clean, sustaining your life. And then feeling your sits bones rooted on the surface that you're seated on. Allowing you to sit and giving you this strong foundation from which your practice flows. And then finally moving out your legs. Grateful for the capacity they have today, whatever it might be. And then finally settling on the soles of your feet. This beautiful, sensitive area of your body. That helped you get upright from about the age of 1. Just think about how many places those feet have touched. How many adventures have those feet taken you on in your life? Ah. Once again, find your breath in your body and just dance with the sensation of your breath for a few moments here in stillness, in silence. And this morning, see if you can settle just 10% more, using the sensation of breath as your anchor point while remaining alert, vibrant to life. And then allow these words to come in through your ears and settle on your heart space. When your world moves too fast and you lose yourself in the chaos, introduce yourself to each color of the sunset. Reacquaint yourself with the earth beneath your feet. Thank the air that surrounds you with every breath you take. Find yourself in the appreciation of life. When your world moves too fast and you lose yourself in the chaos, introduce yourself to each color of the sunset. Reacquaint yourself with the earth beneath your feet. Thank the air that surrounds you with every breath you take. Find yourself in the appreciation of life. We'll sit for 2 more minutes quietly with an appreciation for life. When you're ready, you might place a hand over your heart space for Thanksgiving dedication. This Thanksgiving, for the beauties and abundance of the earth, for family near and far, for friends old and new, for the gift of each brand new day and the chance to make a difference, let us give thanks. And when you're ready, wiggling fingers and toes, taking a Thanksgiving stretch,